lads, one rock, we don't back up. Scrum down, big chat, turn the mics up. Loose bones, we bit the pace up. Ruck, brew, talk, never made up. Two lads, one rock, that's game on. From the grass to the pot, like stay on.
Right, what's happening, peeps? This is Gareth.
This is Benny.
And we're
two lads, one Ruck. Today's episode, we are starting off with the Nations Cup. We're going to do a few sort of talk about the teams, what we expect, and give our predictions. And then we're going to look into the BBO League Level 8 and Level 7, because your old team, our team, or still your team, even though you're not playing.
Team I support locally.
But we're going to talk about who we think's going to promote and relegate. So what we're going to do, one team promote, one team relegate from each league.
Just generally how
we see it.
Because, you know, it's looking quite tasty, but we'll get into that.
Yeah, definitely.
So
before you start, we need you to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. We're on 98. We need to get 2 more to get 100. And then we'll reassess the goal for the next one. Probably 500.
Yeah, 500 in 5 years.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Now, like, to be fair, like me and Gareth, we do this for fun, really. To be honest, like it's our little sanctuary for, like, Gareth's not playing as much, and obviously I've retired, so like this is our basically like our little replacement for not playing. So like it's little nice replacement. And you know what? We was at the rugby club last night. So I went down to speak to one of the head coaches just for a chat and a catch up, and we were talking about rugby, of course. Yeah. And it was like, oh, have you going to run out of things to say for your podcast? And we both looked at each other and went,
never. Nope. We can talk for days.
Nope, doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
But we'll go first fixture then. So first fixture is early one. 6:10 in the morning, random time.
6:10.
And that's the All Blacks and Italy.
It's on ITV. Make sure you watch it free to air, so no excuse. Tune in, get watching.
Yeah, All Blacks in Italy.
All Blacks Italy. Well, you look at last week's results, don't you? And then you kind of like hard not to put them into the next week's. So results.
A little bit, yeah. So like
Italy were class in the Six Nations, but quite disappointing against Japan, I thought.
Yeah,
it didn't look the same, did it?
No, they really didn't. Like, I think in that game for Italy, from what I saw, was they weren't used to playing against a team that's such fast tempo as Japan. Yeah. Like they play rugby very uniquely, which is great.
Yeah,
big fan. You know, very quick and very niche way of playing, which is great for us to support. They're playing to their abilities, you know, and it's good, and they're coached well. It's clear to see. Yeah. So I think it was more that really for Italy. You know, I think they can be pretty much a bogey team for a lot of teams. Yeah, because of how they play. I think Italy also. I think they subconsciously thought that they could do them quite easily.
I think so. They went there a little bit of an arrogance.
Let's be honest. Look at Italy. They beat Wales, beat England, you know, and Wales just about scraped through against Japan.
No, Wales beat Italy.
Yeah, I know.
You said Wales. You said.
I mean, in recent years.
Okay, sorry.
So, like, Italy have beaten Wales a couple of times, recently, you know, and they beat England for the first time, you know, and. You know, they've really they beat Australia as well. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So I think Italy thought they were a bit more established for Japan than what they thought. So I don't think that would be the same way against the All Blacks. Don't get me wrong. I don't think they'll do it.
No, I don't.
Because the All Blacks are a class act. Yeah. Even if the All Blacks are 20-7 down, they'll still pull something out. Yeah. You know? So
like with the game with the All Blacks in France, wasn't it? It was probably, I preferred the Ireland Australia, but you liked the All Blacks.
I preferred the France.
All Blacks
game. Yeah.
Both good games actually, and they're both very similar. Like it was nick and nick. Different styles of rugby, but All Blacks on another day should have lost, but they didn't, and they won on Saturday by 2 points, wasn't it? I think. But this week, what's your predictions on that game?
I reckon the All Blacks, considering I haven't seen the team yet either.
So we do margins. So margins would be like,
I reckon 15.
15
at a minimum, yeah.
15 to 20.
No, I reckon the All Blacks would do Italy by 15 minimum.
Minimum, okay.
Like, I'm showing a little bit of respect to Italy, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
I think between 21 to 25 points. All Blacks. I can't see. Italy.
I can't see it being more than 25.
Not in. Where are they? I think they're playing in the Hurricane Stadium.
Yes, they are.
I can't see it. Maybe if they were at home, but even then, I think All Blacks would still win. But that's what I feel. What was the next game? Second game is.
Well, for me, this is the game of the day. Yeah, and that's Australia against France.
Ooh, big game. Big game. I love Australia.
They played well.
Yeah.
Last week, you know.
And they were lucky to not win.
They were lucky to not win.
Good brand of rugby as well. I love Australia.
And they started quite quickly as well. Their shape's looking really good.
Yeah.
I'm loving like there's basically a triangle way of playing shape as a backs player.
Yeah.
You know, so you got your 10, right?
Yeah.
And you got your lead runner, is very rugby league speech, but you got your lead runner, like your straight line runner, and you got someone sat in the pocket and you set up as a triangle.
Yeah.
But when you set up like that, it's good to have the same shape next to it.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Next to it and slightly deeper.
So you've almost got like two pods of backs.
Basically, yeah. It's like a reverse pod.
Yeah.
Like, it's probably the best way of explaining it. And what it should do is that as a defender, when you're defending that shape, right, you can sort of see it, but there's so many options, right? It's all down to the player's foot movement, where they're looking, you know, and
that last minute hit,
that last minute pass, that last minute just hit out the back. And Australia looked really good when they had them players sat in the pocket.
And
it's the same as France.
I'll say it again, they're my dark horse. I've put a bet on them.
You did, yeah.
I put them, when did I do that? It was like 25.
Yeah.
January 2025.
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
I was like, there's something that I see in them, and they're building and building and building. And you look at the Lions test, in some fairness, we were probably lucky to not lose that in some respects. But
in the last test,
I think they kind of, it took them a while to get warmed up, and then, but by then the game was over, wasn't it? But they beat South Africa in the championship. I think they beat New Zealand once as well.
They beat them once, yeah.
Yeah, so like they're building.
They're no joke.
Nah,
they're no joke, you know.
And there's going to be more and more talent coming through. But yes, how do you think that game will go? Because obviously Ireland got quite a few injuries, haven't they? They're not got the depth in some of the areas. Ireland, yeah. Oh, France, sorry. France, yeah. 2 key players missing still.
This is a hard one.
Ireland,
I think it's going to be one.
I meant France. Sorry.
I think it's going to be one of them 5 to 7 point kind of range.
Yeah. What's your heart telling you?
This is a difficult one.
Yeah.
Like, because I'll go to say Australia, and then I'm like, yeah, but France done the All Blacks. But then I'm like, but Ireland are no joke when Australia played them last week. So it's difficult. You know what? I'm going to lean towards Australia.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm going to say Australia will beat France by 5.
Okay.
So by
mine would be, and I think it would be under 7 points, like you said. I think 3 by France.
France?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's it, France. You've just been cursed.
Been cursed. No. No, I just feel like, although Australia are playing good rugby, I just think France are just a bit too much for them, I think.
And I think that France has put so much energy into the All Blacks.
Yeah, and they didn't come away with anything.
That they might be hanging. And
potentially. But then they've kind of been given the better sort of scenario of where the travels come. because they've gone from Australia to New Zealand to Australia. Whereas, like, you look at some teams and they've gone, like, you look at England, they've gone out to South Africa, back to England, then off to Argentina. Or so they've kind of been given a better deal with it, I'd say.
Yeah, better route.
Yeah, better recovery. So I think France but I wouldn't be surprised if Australia did win. I wouldn't be shocked, but I don't know. I just feel like France by 3.
Oh, that's fair. So next one is Japan.
Yeah.
And Ireland. Yes. I think it will take Ireland a while to adjust. I reckon it's either be one or two things, and it sounds like a really cop-out answer, but Ireland are either going to score in the first 2 minutes and go on a rampage, or it's going to take them 25 minutes to score, right, and they'll beat them by like 12 or 15.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it'll be the final 20. I don't know. I feel like the final, but then they're quite fit.
But these Japanese, like, they're like team. Super fit. Like, they play such quick, fast-paced rugby where they kick the ball, keep the ball in play. They try and turn the back 3 round, you know, and they're so unorthodox. And Eddie Jones, I know he's banned from being in the stadiums at the moment.
But he's still got the heavy influence.
He's still coaching them all week, isn't he? And he'll think of them niche things.
He is a great coach. Like, a lot of people don't like him. I like him. I prefer him to Borthwick anyway, put it that way. Ooh. Controversial.
I don't think it is controversial.
Nah, I just don't think... Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute with Borthwick. He's not a bad guy, just I don't think he's the guy.
I think Ireland...
Predictions yet?
By 30.
Ooh, okay.
But at the same time, well, I saw that Irish team out, and they're not taking Japan lightly. No, they're going. No, they're treating them like it's That's what it looked like to me. They've got a couple of injuries, but they've put from what I saw that they're definitely not holding punches.
It depends if Japan may force the errors. If they force the errors, they slow the game down. If they take them on up like through the phases. I think but I do think Highland will win. But I think that they might, if they get it right, they could probably make it sort of a narrow margin. But I could see why you went with 30 for sure. But I would probably still Ireland, But I think maybe between 15 to 20. Not as big, but I could also see it being massive at the same time.
You never know. It might be 5. You know what I mean? Might be 3. Might be a draw. You know.
Could be.
That's the beauty of not knowing. You know what I mean?
No. But that would be a good game. Next game,
this is like up there. Yeah. Like this is like the middle fixture for me, and that's the Flying Fijians and England.
Yeah.
I've played rugby with Fijians for a very long time, and in the last 3 years, this is the best Fijian rugby I've seen at 15s level.
Consistently, hasn't it?
Consistently, and I think that was one of their problems.
Because they've been exposed to Super Rugby.
A third of the team's in the All Blacks team for a start, but you know, and probably shared with Australia as well because they poach a lot of their players. But
definitely.
But
unfortunately, money talks, doesn't it? And that's the sad issue that Fiji.
You know what I'm disappointed about actually when it comes to Fijian rugby is that as far as I've watched rugby, right, I remember watching my first Six Nations. I was about 8, so 98, right. So from 98 to 2026, right, I've never seen Fiji play at home unless it's against another Pacific Island team. So if it's them against Samoa, for example, or Tonga, or like, you know, Papua New Guinea or something like, and it's just like
it's long,
and it's just like what the fuck, I know so many Fijians, and I think I've only met about 4 or 5 that are not really rugby people. Which is mad, right?
It's rare.
It's so like I remember speaking to one of my Fijian mates, and I went, "What are the top 3 sports in Fiji? Rugby sevens, rugby union, rugby league."
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's the only country in the world where rugby
dominates the
top three.
Yeah.
And it's the only sport, apart from Australia, that has rugby league in the top three.
Yeah.
Because Australia is number one.
Yeah.
Right? Australia probably comes close second when
I don't
it
even
comes
know
to
what
union.
it would be in England, like, because I think it's almost not far. They're not far off each other.
What?
Like, it's in like
league and
between.
union?
Yeah, they're not far off each other. I would say probably union, maybe just.
There's more people in England that play union and league, but
in like the TV ratings in the the popularity.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like it's probably
but the thing is, rugby league's still on Sky. So
no, but it's probably like union just. But it's not much in it. Is what I'm trying to say.
I think the league fans are probably a bit more loyal to their fit because it's niche to them.
Yeah. But, no, they're more. Yeah,
but I just rugby's come so far, right? Like, look at the women's game now, amazing. Doing 2027 lines, fantastic.
But why do you think they don't play in Fiji?
First teams, fourth teams, fifth teams for women's local teams, even here and around the country. So what the fuck can't England pay Fiji in Fiji? All their home fixtures are in Europe. That's mental.
Why do you think they don't play in Fiji? What's the reasoning? Is it?
I think it might potentially.
Is it the stadium's not up to standards?
Potentially, yeah. But like the thing is
you're not going to get a good stadium if you don't get crowds in. And
but England would play Georgia in Georgia.
Yeah, I don't think they have they?
Haven't they?
I don't ever remember.
I'd have to look that up.
I don't even know if they've played them.
But Fiji are the only team that like the top tier nations play that don't play at home.
Yeah. Like Tonga as well and Samoa. All the Pacific Islanders don't play at home, do they? And
they could at least play in Australia.
But because
because I know it's not. I think it's like a 2-hour flight or something, or a 3-hour flight.
Yeah.
But like 3-hour flight's better than a 23-hour flight.
Yeah, because you can even play at Sydney or Brisbane because it's on that side, isn't it? So
why can't that happen? As a bare minimum, like.
And why can't some of that money pot that is met? So like you must have like a
because it must be crap to play for your country and you're not playing at home. Like,
how are you going to grow?
And don't get me wrong, there is a massive Fijian community in England.
Yeah,
but like it's still not the country, is it?
Nah.
Do you know what I mean? Like I know they'll be well supported.
But I noticed there's a lot of rain in Fiji as well. That it rains quite a lot there. Apparently, I don't know.
Never been, so I couldn't tell.
No, I can tell you, but.
I really wanted to go.
I wonder if it's because of the stadium not up to scratch and facilities not up to scratch. But
the thing is, that's why you got World Rugby,
and that's why. If you have games there, what does it do? It brings revenue. With revenue, it's because it doesn't make money. That would be what it would be.
But that's bullshit because that's a country.
No, but because you wouldn't be able to charge as much, I believe. Because you think about the ticket pricing. I'm just going to
look up a stat quickly while we're talking.
Yeah, because of the ticket pricing, I couldn't see them being able to charge like £80-90 in Fiji because of how poor Fiji is. I could be wrong. I don't know. Any Fijians out there? Let me know. Tell me why.
Right. So I was just looking up something just to try and
get an understanding.
Yeah. So there's 937,000 people that live in the whole of Fiji. Yeah. Right? There are 6 million... Sorry, wrong. There are 4 million people that live in Wales.
Yeah.
Right? Approximately just under 1 million of them. So I think it's like 1 or 1.2 mil people in Wales that are registered rugby players. Yeah. Right? So, right, to that end, I guarantee, right, that number is massive. Right, of people that play rugby in Fiji.
Oh, you mean per person per
comparison,
ratio.
Look at New Zealand. New Zealand's not massive.
No.
That's about the same population as Wales.
Approximately.
About 5 to 6 million. Maybe a bit
but not much more, is it? Nah.
But this is what I don't understand. I'm like, this is rugby country, yeah?
Yeah.
Like massive rugby country. And
would be interesting, like maybe we talk to some of the Fijians. Maybe we get one of the Fijians on chat and just say what's the crack? Why do you?
I'll definitely be able to.
Why do games not get paid? But I guarantee you, it's to do with money and the big.
We might be able to put a bit of clarity on it.
It's got to be
because I know they have like some tribal differences and stuff out there.
It's got to be money driven mostly because because I would assume Fiji don't make a lot of money, and that's why you see them in Australia, New Zealand, UK Army, stuff like that, because it drives them out. Because there's probably a high poverty thing, like situation there. So with that, they can't really say, oh, if you want to play in Fiji, Fijians, like, you got to go and pay £90. Probably can't.
The thing is,
but you shouldn't charge £90.
That's what I was about to say. Like, I'm like, you can't.
So
like,
they're seeing it on the money point of view.
It's like, for instance, like, remember when we talked about ticket prices at Twickenham?
Yeah, ridiculous.
They're completely different in Wales, and they're hours apart.
Approximately,
so
like,
you don't need to go to Fiji
almost,
and charge that amount of people.
Nah.
And the thing is, they love rugby that much. They probably would.
The atmosphere would be great.
Imagine, man.
The atmosphere would be great.
Yeah, imagine being part of that Fijian team that plays at home for the first time. Do you know what I mean? Against Wales, that's massive. Like the Welsh and the Fijians have like this kind of like positively
love.
Like
I've noticed that with the Fijians that I've played with over the years. Like, their second team is Wales.
Yeah, most of the time. And like, imagine that Wales, Fiji, and Fiji. That'd be class.
Yeah.
But like,
it's got to be money driven. So we could find out from one of the lads.
I know plenty, mate.
We'll get them on the pod, have a laugh with them, because they're fucking hilarious.
Honestly, funniest people I've ever met.
And they laugh at anything, and I think it's great. And it's like,
if you can't make a Fijian laugh, there's something wrong.
It's really girly laugh as well.
So high pitched.
Yeah.
But no, I can definitely speak to a few.
Be interesting to see what's from their point of view. Like, why isn't it? I think it's money driven. I think the facilities is another thing. I think it just doesn't make money, and that's why it doesn't go there. But how can it make money if you don't tour there regularly? You don't make it accessible. You don't make it.
That's how you create.
But do you remember we watched that documentary where it was about the specific islanders?
Yes.
And it was almost
great
like
doc,
it was almost like saying, like, it was like a feeding pool. It's almost like it was almost like, not slavery, but it was like insinuating that they were being used in that way because of how low money was there. So they would be sort of like offered money, wouldn't they? And like offered scholarships and stuff. So they would go and represent Australia, New Zealand, England. We've had a couple. Wales has had one or two.
Yeah,
Ireland's had tons. Scotland love their Saffers. They got their second string. But it'd be interesting to see. But on Saturday's game, obviously you played Wales. Wales did quite well.
Yeah.
More than what I thought. But I thought Wales was going to win, but I didn't think it was going to be as big as the gap.
Fiji were going to win.
Yeah. Oh, you did?
I can't. The thing is, this is one of them, right? Because there's a tiny part of me
wants Fijian to win.
It's not about wanting.
Nah.
Wanting and not wanting. It's what I generally
want for the
feel.
Game.
It's just, I think it just has to be England, and I think it would be England by 10. And what's making me say that is that
been very poor.
They did turn up in patches with South Africa.
But do you know what I mean?
But South Africa, people keep not forgetting, but people are not understanding as much, in my opinion, that South Africa have won the World Cup twice in a row, and
4 times in their lifetime. That country is pure rugby. It's a breeding ground. Their high school games are unreal.
Oh yeah, really good.
And like some of those high schools,
but then their club rugby, fucking no one's there.
Dog shite. But no, because there's not enough money in South Africa. But apparently there's money coming in, so they're all going back, and that's what's happening. But I don't think they care about the Champions Cup, and I think realistically, a lot of the Safa fans don't really want to be in the URC. They want to be in Super Rugby. But
yeah,
again,
I think
the travel is too far.
I can't see it not being England.
Yeah, I mean, if they don't, then He's got to go. He's got to go, mate.
Fair enough. What's your prediction? Phone's on loud.
I reckon probably same as you, between 5 to 10. I reckon. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think they're going to cause. I think England are going to cause a lot of trouble.
Oh yeah.
They might not score from it, but England will know about it in the morning because they.
Yeah.
Physical.
Like Johnny Wilkinson said it before. He goes, it didn't matter if you beat them or not. Your body just felt the worst.
The worst. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, 5 to 10. I reckon. What's the next game on? We did go on a little tangent there, as we do. Right?
We just let it happen.
No filters. No
filters. South Africa and Scotland.
Ooh. Yeah, there's one way ticket for me.
Yeah, I do have a soft spot for the Jocks.
They're too good. They're too good. Jocks are no good.
I don't think it would be as big a margin as England, no. I reckon it'd be like...
It'd be 10 plus easily.
I reckon it'd be like 17 or something.
I think
I think if Scotland are not careful...
Scotland struggle against those type of teams. Your France's, your South Africa. Yeah, they're a ball-playing team, and then... although they did smoke France, but they kind of did let them back in right at the end. The score
and
really...
That's the fear. It's the last 15 minutes for Scotland for me.
Because then France started ramping up the sort of like power game, and Scotland just couldn't live with it. And it all depends, because I haven't seen their team sheet come out, but I know you can't say one player makes a team, but
Finn Russell,
if he's not playing, I think it's gonna be a big
duty rumour. I'll have a look on their site quickly.
Yeah, I think that he is the difference in whether they get spanked or it's close, possibly stroke, maybe nip a win. But I can't see the win coming. If I'm honest, I just don't think they cope with a power game. They just haven't got the players.
Scotland.
Yeah. Who's there?
Finn Russell is starting.
So I think it'll be a lot closer. I think 15 to 20. Safa.
What margin?
Yeah. I just think the power game, but I don't think.
I reckon 20 to 25 to South Africa, potentially.
Which is what I predicted. But I just think the power game, Scotland can't handle it.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Last but not least, Argentina, Wales.
This one I'm stuck. I'm 50-50 on this one.
I was like that with the the Australia France game. That like this is.
I'm really 50-50.
I'm not 50. I'm not as 50-50 as I'm with that. I'm more of a 60-40, if I'm honest.
If Wales lose, but put a performance in, that's a good result.
I agree.
If they win, fantastic. And I think this game...
If they win, I'll hit the roof.
If they win against Argentina, I think this is kind of where it gives you an idea of where you guys are, I think, with that one. I think if they beat Argentina, I think it kind of gives you a rough idea of where you're sitting in the pecking order now. Are you in that second pack of like teams? So I think Ireland, France, New Zealand, Safa, they're on their own. They're above everybody else. Australia, England, Argentina and Scotland, they're in the next bracket. I think if Wales beat Argentina, I think I could wholeheartedly say that they are probably in that bracket.
That second level of the top
not
tier.
Not the third tier where they have been.
Yeah, I think we're just about at the top of the third tier because we are beating them teams just about. I think Fiji helped that with us because they have had our number the past few times we met them. And fucking rightly so.
Good rugby. But then Wales have been poor, haven't they? But the last year they've been decent.
I think Argentina by 10.
Okay.
Right. I think I think anything less than 15 is a good performance for Wales against. And it kills me to say shit like that because you always want your team to win.
100%.
Like, and
it's like when I did it against South Africa.
It sounds really neggy, but
you come across like people you're so negative. You should want but
you gotta be realistic.
You gotta be realistic and like
I'll always support my team. It doesn't matter if Wales play South Africa; they're gonna eventually. So you know what I mean? It's like
so you think 10 to 15 winning margin Argentina. I think Wales between 1 to 5 win.
Really?
Yeah.
You're brave.
No, I don't. There's just something about that team that's coming along.
It's in Argentina.
Yeah, they don't tend to play so well in Argentina. Like every time England's gone and played in Argentina, they seem to win.
Fucking also, sorry, mate. What if I hear one more person talk about altitude? I'm going to lose my mind. And it all started from the shitty football World Cup. People were talking about England going to Mexico, I think it was, for like the altitude. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I get that. Right.
It's rats,
but I keep hearing it on the rugby now and it's doing my fucking nut.
Yeah, it's rats.
Like, I get it, but these are fucking professional athletes.
I don't think where they're playing is in altitude. I think it's a little bit, but not.
No, it just reminded me of it. Yeah. Like, it's like, these are professional athletes.
No,
like, they're not. I'd understand if it was fucking us old fuckers going to play in fucking wherever.
There is a huge difference. Definitely, I disagree with that. There is a big difference.
Yeah, but if you're a professional athlete, they train in that environment.
Not all the time.
And they can train in that environment in the UK.
Not all the time, though, but they don't do it all the time, do they?
But you only have to train for a certain amount of time in that altitude, and it lasts, like, before the World Cup, I think Wales usually got to Switzerland. Okay. And they go in the mountains there. And as soon as you, if you train in that environment for a certain amount of time and get your fitness level up to a certain level, right, when you leave that environment, it lasts you for like 2-3 months. So that's why they do it like a month before the World Cup, so they can last the whole World Cup. And that's why I can't really accept that.
But do you think from the rugby point of view, with the season being so close and then going straight into the Nations Cup, I went to say Champions Cup, different competition. Do you think that there was enough time for them to? I don't think there probably was. Maybe not to adjust. Maybe not so much for England, but like the other teams might be able to get away with it later on as the weeks go by. I just think it was a bit.
Yeah, but you got to think of it this way, right? So, I don't know, but we can give an educated guess. How many Argentinian players play in Super Rugby?
Don't know.
50% of them?
Potentially. I
just
think
to play devil's advocate?
The majority probably would play either England or France, wouldn't they?
So why does it... And let's say Argentina was one of them places, right?
Yeah.
We know it's not, but because we're talking about the Wales-Argentina game, we'll just make it somewhat relevant.
Yeah.
Like, so why would that matter? Because they've been playing a whole season, right, in Europe.
It'd just be interesting from the scientific.
Same as the South Africans. Half of them play in France and
England,
and in England and in Japan and in the URC.
Yeah.
So why does it matter? They're the same. They're the same as the like the European athletes, if you want to put it that way, like or the Six Nations teams.
It'd just be interesting to see what the difference is. I mean, but yeah. So
what's your margin for them?
Wales.
For Wales, Argentina?
I went Wales 1 to 5.
Oh, yeah, I remember now.
Wales 1 to 5. Are you writing it down?
Nope.
I just have to watch it again and cut through what we said.
I'm just looking at the BBO League.
Oh, yeah,
That's what I was just getting up.
Yeah, so we're going to do next segment is just going to look into local rugby. We're going to look into Counties 1, Southern North, which is where Oxford's first team are in, and some of the local clubs around that area are in as well. And then we're also going to look into Counties 2, BBO, West, is it? They've changed it now, haven't they? I believe.
What is that? The one with
where basically all our local teams are in level 8.
God, they've set it up really fucked up on you.
Yeah, I think it's west. Yeah, it's west. Okay, so if you got to count these one up.
Yeah, so the level 7 league. So North. So Banbury 2s.
Yeah.
Beaconsfield 2s.
Yeah.
Bicester.
Yeah.
Or as I like to say, Barchester.
Yeah.
Bracknell 2s.
Yeah.
Buckingham.
Yeah.
Henley 2s.
Yeah.
High Wycombe.
Yeah.
Oxford.
Get up, son.
Oxford Quins 2s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Reading. Reading. Yeah. Reading Abbey.
Yeah.
And Windsor. Naughty league, that.
Yeah.
I think that's a naughty league. Like just to be rogue as fuck.
Yeah.
Like these Reading teams, yeah. Right. They're very much. It depends what you see on the day with them lot, because
they don't travel well.
They don't travel well.
No.
They're good at home, and they're very running rugby. They've got a great amount, like Reading in particular.
Yeah.
Have got great balance of size and power.
Yeah.
Like, but sometimes I see the results and it just confuses me.
That makes sense.
It just doesn't make sense. Like, you know, like we'll play against them.
Yeah.
And we're like, fucking hell, these are good fucking good lot. Or it's a good, like.
What didn't threw me off was we lost them 1 week, but then the team that they would play like a week or two later that we'd already beaten, and you're like, but it makes no sense.
But I think I think the style of rugby that you play, right, matters more at grassroots level than it does at international level.
Yeah,
like because everyone's a good player, right? At level 7, right? For me, like level 7 is about whether you know your structure of rugby better than the other team.
Yeah.
Right. So if you've got a team like Bicester, right? Like Bicester. That wasn't slander, but I'll take it. Right. Like a team like Bicester, they took it up the jumper, right, and they'll keep coming around the corner, around the corner, around the corner, around the corner, and they're set piece. Right. So, right. But if they do that and they do that well, right, and they take the opportunities out wide, they may spin it out 5 times in one half, if you're lucky, right? Maybe in a whole game. But if they do it and they score
1 or 2,
one or two, then happy days. They've done the tactics right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, but for me, they're both these Reading teams, to be fair. I know they hate being put in the same bracket, but unlucky, you're both in Reading. Like, we have the same thing with Quins. Get over it.
Fuck Quins.
Like, you make me laugh. Right. So, like, but it just seems to be a theme. Apparently, like, I was chatting to some Reading Abbey boys, actually, and I was like, because they had a very 2-half team. I'm also aware that we're Oxfordshire guys, and this is Berkshire. But it's just, it's been bugging me for a while, I'm not going to lie. Right. I was chatting to some Reading Abbey lads, sound boys, like, and they were talking about the Rams.
Yes.
Right, so they fucked up or something, or they
because they used to have a freeze team, but for some reason they got disbanded, and then I think, if I've heard right, was that a lot of the Rams boys went to Reading.
Yes, correct.
But didn't go to
Abbey
because of some historical hatred, I guess.
Probably just probably no rivalry. Different to us and Quins, mate.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that. You know what's? I wish I was playing this season, because this looks like a really tasty league.
Yeah,
like and I'm not saying there was teams that weren't worthy last season. I'm just saying that this season is better than last year.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The teams that have come down and come up. Do you know what I mean? They're just a lot better.
I've got 2 questions.
Go.
1, who's going to promote first? Who's going to win the league?
Oh, mate.
Logical head. Who's going to win? It's hard to know because you never know.
It's fucking nails, mate.
It's hard to know because you don't know who's bringing players.
Henley dropped down, didn't they?
No,
I can't remember.
They finished like 2nd or 3rd last year in that league, in our league. Can't remember.
I think you can't write off High Wycombe and Henley.
No,
right? Like they would definitely be in the mix.
I think they'll be more mid-table this year. I think. Personally,
Bitster had a big surge at the end of last season. Yeah. Bracknell had a bit of no disrespect, but like we went to Bracknell and fucking dusted them, right? And then all of a sudden we saw them surging through the fucking table.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And to be fair, not gonna lie, spoke to. I think it was one of their inside centre. Yeah. Like, Sam Bloke. Yeah. Like, I spoke to him for a good 10, 15 minutes and I went, mate, you've had a fucking surge up that table. Yeah. And he said it was literally down to players coming back from injury. Oh. Literally down to players coming back from injury. He said, he goes, I'm not giving excuses, but we had about 5 players. Yeah. And I'm not going to lie.
That's a big difference.
And it is a fucking massive difference, mate. Like, sometimes even halfway through the season, that happened to us. You know, there was quite a few of us.
We had a big drop-off, didn't we? Yeah.
And we had a drop-off as well, like, you know what I mean? So, fair play.
In league last year, like, anyone from where we were 9th to... I think it was 4th or 5th. Yeah.
There's about 5 points in it.
Yeah, there's about 5 to 10 points in it. And
just fuck off.
Everybody could beat everybody. Like, for instance, Bracknell.
Wallingford took a few people out towards the end of the season, including us. Yeah. You know what I mean? So,
but unfortunately, they were one of the 3 teams that got relegated. I don't understand this whole promotion relegation thing. I think they make a right hash of it. Yeah. I mean, you look at the news recently with that National 2 team in Northwest, Macclesfield, being asked to play in the West, and I think it's just diabolical that the RFU...
That's the other league, isn't it?
Is that the other league, is it? Yes.
Yeah, that's the Level 8 league.
So Level 8 league, that's Berkshire, Buckinghamshire and Oxon League, and it's Counties 2, which is Level 8, and it's the West side, the best side.
West side is the best. So you got Abingdon, Chipping Norton, Didcot, Gab, Grove, Hungerford, Reading 2s, Stole the Ward, Tadley, Wallingford, and Whitney 2s.
Oh yeah, who's promoting? Who's that one team in the last league?
In the last league?
Yeah, you didn't say.
I did.
Did you? Who did you say? Who do you think?
I said either Henley or High Wycombe.
Okay, I'm gonna go for Windsor.
Right.
Or the 2 teams potentially, it would be Windsor, and I think Buckingham.
Yeah.
Either one of those teams, they'll be the top 2.
There's a back row that was really pissing me off when we last played them away. He was fucking doing my head in.
Was he chopsy, was he?
Well,
was it like having Lockie on the other side?
No, because Lockie's good. Right.
Oh, okay. So you were shit, mate, whoever you were.
Like, he fucking knows who he is, right? Yeah. What was doing my head in, which is such backward logic when I say it out loud, right? What was doing my head in, right, is that he was waffling, right, this fucking guy, right, and I didn't even know for a while he was talking to me.
Oh.
Right? So, like, I was like, yeah, I thought he was G'ing himself up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking got like, yeah. But because it's weird, yeah.
Let's fucking go. And then he's like standing 20 meters. Let's fucking go.
I was playing back row in that game. Yeah. I think it was like my 2nd or 3rd game when they pushed me into the back row from centre.
Yeah.
And I'll show you the guy. I've got videos on my Instagram from that game. Right?
Did you run him over?
And of course. Yeah. And I stopped him from scoring.
We'll clip it in.
Actually, no, Dan Beer did.
I'm going to clip it in. You'll know.
I'll clip it in. And
or we might.
He was like looking at me like he's doing a hacker or some shit, and I was like, eh? I was so confused. And then like I don't mind if people hit me late and shit. I don't care.
He needs to lay off the march and by the sounds of it.
But I was just like, mate, you are fucking basic.
Yeah.
You're a basic bitch on this fucking rugby pitch. You've done nothing. And I don't understand where you get your fucking confidence from. Because I'm not the best player in the world.
Cocaine.
But fuck me.
Stay off it.
I was like, this guy's on fucking crack,
It's
man.
no good for you.
Absolutely mentalist. Anyway, I read the teams out already.
Yeah.
Right, this league, yeah. I'm actually a bit excited about it. I'm not going to lie. I'm actually excited about it. Because
that's kind of like close to level 7 league than it ever has been. That is, I think
that's the best level 8 league
probably
in our time.
Yeah, 100%. But easily.
Generally.
Level 8.
Because there's some established level 8 teams there that have been around. Like the Whitney Twos have been there around for a while.
Yeah, they've been there.
You know what I mean? Like
Chippy's been there for a while.
Chippy, Didcot. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I think, you know what, mate? Right? I've got a feeling about Didcot, you know? Like, I think Didcot have been not unlucky, right? But I think their brand of rugby is quite niche. So
it's weird, isn't it?
They're really like, when we played level 8, so not last season, the season before we promoted, right? My favourite away fixture was Didcot away. And it weren't because I played for Aberdeen for 8 years. It was the atmosphere, right? Because like the players were fucking up for it. The fans were like smacking the signs on the side, and they were like fucking getting into it.
It was always a night game, wasn't it?
I loved it. Friday and the lights, mate.
They didn't like playing us on Saturdays.
They didn't like us on Saturdays. But like, and it was always shit weather, and I loved it. Yeah, right, and
always cold, wet.
It was horrible. Such an easy game to get up for.
Yeah,
like I'm not sure if Didcot would take that as a compliment or not. It's meant to be
tough shit,
but at the same time, like I wouldn't want an away team to be but it's one of them. But like I love Didcot. I love Didcot away. Like that was
even
easily in 26 years of playing the game.
Yeah,
like
whether it was
in the Oxfordshire, at the Oxfordshire level, not all the other stuff that I've done.
Yeah.
Right, it's definitely been one of my favourite times. Teams to play against. Team was physical. They fucking wanted it. Right, they'd get into you. You get fucking cheeky with them. Do you know what I mean? I loved it. You know, so I think sometimes Didcot can get a little bit too narky and it puts them off.
Yeah.
Right. So then they start getting pinged.
That stems from their coaches as well, because there's a young coach that they got. Well, he's not young, but he's young-ish.
He's young for a coach.
And he's just...
Right. I can't think who it is.
I just don't like him one bit. And I don't know how how Didcot put up with him, because... he's a moany ass motherfucker.
Well, I used to train at
moan.
When I played at Grove, when I got injured in the last 2 years I was there, which was a lot, I used to train at Didcot because I only lived across the way from him.
Yeah.
So I was like, I didn't want to drive all the way to Grove
to
get injured in the first 10 minutes. I'd rather walk to Didcot Rugby Club, ask them if I could train, which they'll always sound about it.
Yeah.
And go over there and crack on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then if I got...
well, a lot of the Grove boys have gone to Didcot, haven't they?
Some of them have. Some of them have, yeah. But,
and
like the 9, like Mr. Marsden. Yeah.
His brother
and he's got better as well. Yeah, his brother plays front row.
Yeah.
But, he's a tidy little 9. And he's a beastie 9 as well. He's quite a big guy.
Yeah.
For a 9.
Because I always thought he was in the forwards, but...
He can play back row.
And then he started like lining up as a 9, and I looked at him and I went...
He acts like a 9.
Are you sure?
He fucking knows.
I went, are you sure?
You know, I'm going to clip him. I think we need to clip him, isn't it?
I went
we'll put him right here. Right.
I went, are you sure? And he was playing 9, and I was like,
Tidy 9. He's a tidy 9. You know, actually, what you call it? And I just loved getting into it with him. Like, it was good crack. I liked it. You know,
so who's promoting?
I think a dark horse is Didcot, you know. Right. I think that's my dark horse.
Yeah.
I think Grove's also a dark horse.
Yeah.
But also, I don't think you'll like this. Gab. And it's not because they've just dropped down from 7.
Yeah.
We watched them play. Yeah. Right, and they had a big surge as well at the end of the season.
They just wasn't getting there. They were close in games, but they just couldn't get over that
the edge.
Hurdle.
Over the edge, yeah.
So granted, they lost every single game, and I think the only game that especially the game after Henley 2's,
and they've had that exposure,
but they've had it regularly though as well.
They've had that exposure. 7. Sometimes a team needs
they've
that exposure.
had regular exposure.
Because it was different for us when we went up because we had people,
a couple of people that had played there.
That's what I'm saying. We had like probably about an 8th of the team that has played level 7 or higher.
Yeah.
So we could pass on that experience.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Right. This is what it's about.
Yeah.
Right. We're at this level. This is the differences between
now they'll know what they're expecting.
And now Oxford have been there for the season, and same as Gosford.
Yeah.
Right. They'll be able to take. I think they gave Henley 2's a fucking good run.
Yeah.
Right. Henley 2's. You know what? Henley actually. I got a bit of beef. Right. Because they need. Henley, you need to fucking play the game, right? And what I mean by that is that I was fucking gutted I wasn't playing in this game. I was injured. I was fucking fuming. Like Henley away, yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't give a shit if their first team's not playing, so they might have a go. I don't care. Right, I'll play whoever's in front of me. I don't care. It's never an excuse.
If you've done that, you're also a cunt.
The thing is, though, mate,
especially when you're playing like Nat
for me, it's
and then dropping down.
I don't care, mate.
No, I know you don't care.
I'm like, if you feel like I take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, bring your ringers in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We got done by fucking by Chinna. Like, I weren't sorry about it. They were fucking better than us.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They were fucking class acts. I was like, fair play. You absolutely smoked us. Right, when we was in level 8, we smoked plenty of teams, like, you know what I mean, and we didn't cry about it. It's just like, you just crack on.
It was when we got up to level 7.
But what I mean about playing the game is your consistency of selection, right? Because we was going to go and watch Nomads play at Bicester, I think it was.
Yeah,
and the game got cancelled. Controversial.
Yeah.
Right? And then...
Controversial.
So, because we were that way anyway... It was like, let's go and watch Gab play because they've got Henley.
Yeah.
And we were like, yeah, sweet. Let's have a couple of pints and watch the old Gab and Henley game. Right. Yeah. I didn't recognise any fucking player. And it made me realise, right, about actually a team's not just a team. You know what I mean? Because and how much they can change.
Yeah.
Right. They're the only team that I saw play, right, that would just completely fucking change. Like I'm not even talking like 3-4 players or 5-6 players. There's a whole team. They're all kids.
Yeah.
Great kids. Yeah. But still kids. But it gives a false narrative of the rest of the league, right? Because the rest of the league's going fucking hell.
Gosford pushed them.
Yeah, Gosford pushed them. You know what I mean? And they did. And Gosford played really fucking well in that game.
Level 8, Gosford's promoting for you. 2 dark horses was Grove and Didcot.
Yeah.
For me, I think Wallingford will go up. Not just because they come down. They are heavily established level 7 sides. They started turning the afterburners on at the wrong time. And by then, they were kind of stuck. But they would...
I get it.
A couple of more games, they would... I think they'll win it. I think dark horses...
it's got to be Didcot, mate.
Nah, not for me.
I knew you.
No.
He's too proud.
No, not for me. I think Gab and Grove would be the two.
Yeah, Grove. Yeah, Grove finished 4th.
I think Didcot will be in the top 4 definitely. I think they'll be in and around that top 4 for sure.
Yeah, but I'd be very surprised if they drop out that top 4. Bare people have got injured.
Yeah.
The only problem that Didcot have got is depth.
Yeah.
Right, and I said this when I was at Grove.
Yeah.
Right, if you don't have
a strong second team
and a decent thirds team, you cannot survive level 7 and above. No. You just fucking can't.
Nah.
Right, and that's why Oxford struggles sometimes.
Yeah.
Because of getting established numbers and established people getting to play nomads and getting injured because we're fucking old cunts and we just get injured all the time.
Yeah.
You know, like that's just how it is. You can't survive in rugby above level 7 if you don't have established
I've gone Wallingford promoted. 2, 2nd and 3rd and 4th will be Gab, Didcot. Even Tadley could be there. I think Tadley.
But this is what I'm looking forward to. Like, I don't know a lot about Tadley, so I want to watch him play. I don't know a lot about Stonewall. I want to go and watch him play.
Stonewall too.
To be fair, I remember Hungerford when we played for Abingdon. So that was a long time ago. They promoted
from our second team league last year. I think they will absolutely struggle. I do.
Hungerford?
No. Stoneworld, yeah.
Oh, it's their seconds that were in your league. I thought it was the thirds.
No, seconds.
All right, fair play.
So they promoted up to level 8.
What about
Chippy? Chippy will be sort of mid.
You reckon mid?
Yeah. Potentially could push in that top 4, but I just think the other 4 teams are maybe a bit too strong.
What about Abingdon?
Kills me, mate, but I think they'll be the lower end. I think they'll be sort of... How many teams?
Well, they've got a new coach.
How many teams are in the league? Do you know?
There are 12, I think.
12.
Let me double check.
I think a good season for Abingdon is 8th or 7th, but I think they will be around about
11.
11.
That's a random number.
I think 8th.
For Abingdon?
Yeah.
I think not 4th, 10th, to be honest. Like, we'll go and watch Abingdon. Like, I want to go and watch as many teams as I can play.
Yeah.
Like being realistic, of course.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, my daughter's going to be coming to watch a lot of rugby this year.
Fair play,
like, get it in early, mate.
Yeah, it's early.
And but this is my thing with Abingdon, right? So new coach.
Yeah, who's the new coach?
Lee Taylor.
Oh,
right?
Oh yeah, you said yeah. Retired now, isn't he?
Yeah, retired now. So
well done, mate.
Going from fair play.
Yeah, well done,
right?
Mate.
Going from player to I know what he's doing there.
Yeah.
Right. He's doing a whole culture change.
Yeah.
Right. And
that's going to take a couple of years for each.
And you know what? I'm fair play to him. He said the same thing.
Yeah.
Right. However, right, we were there.
Yeah.
Right. That's going to take more than 2 fucking years, mate. That's a fucking 5-year job. Right. And I said the same thing to him. Right. So, and what I've always felt, especially as a player at Abingdon and someone now watching from the exterior.
Yeah.
Abingdon are
so much
they're just in a fucking awkward spot because they're surrounded by a shitload of clubs that are really close to them. You know? And Didcot's not far away from them. Grove's not far away from them. Oxford's not far away from them. Quinn's not far away from them. Wheatley's not far away from them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's only when you start really pushing out to like Whitney and stuff like that, and Bicester. Like, I'm not even funny. Gab's not fucking a million miles away. It's only down to 34, 20 minutes. You know,
I'd say
awkward. Bicester's a bit out the way.
About 5 to 10 minutes to Oxford. Our grounds. I mean, on a good day it's 5. On a bad day, sort of 15, 20. But yeah, I'd say. Gabba probably another 10 minutes from us, 15 minutes maybe. Like you said, there's too many teams. It's competition.
I think they're very nichely, that's a niche thing for them. And the argument could be, but Bicester are the same and like Harwell are the same and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, what will attract you to these other clubs? Are their setup?
How many players actually actively on a night out recruit players?
Because I couldn't tell you.
But we couldn't tell you. Like that's where they need to start doing. They need to start going out, doing socials, going outside of the rugby club sometimes.
Because recruiting in Abingdon ain't going to pattern. Because it's not big enough.
Nah.
All right, you got to look around. You need to push out.
Like the army barracks, you've got to look around. The Cullum Science Park. But I reckon Didcot's probably already beat you to it, and that's the big issue. Like
it's right in the middle of a massive estate.
You've just relied.
This is what I'm saying about
I think Abingdon's just relied on people coming to them and not actively gone and got players out, or have had players come through.
Or a mate bringing a mate down, because that's how I got recruited.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's just like
I think Lee's got a big job. I think Lee's got to weather the storm for this year. I think he will struggle, and it will be hard at times. But you've just got to see it out, Lee. I think by the second year, things will start to change. If you implement a style and just keep routinely doing that style, at some point it will pay off. Like, not this season, maybe.
I think
you might see it in flashes in games.
I think they need to go back to the old Abingdon way.
Yeah, set piece.
And like when when I was at Abingdon, right, I scored most of my tries off set piece, and there's nothing wrong with being a fucking set piece team.
Line outs. They need to go corner line outs. They need to kick chase.
But also, Abingdon were always a really good jackling team.
Yeah.
Like, they had these real, like, ridiculously strong but really lean back rowers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Paul Cross comes to mind.
Yeah, Paul Cross.
Do you know what I mean?
Yamish.
He was a great jackler in his day.
Yam.
Like Yam.
Bison.
I know. He played 9 as well, but Youngie, Ollie Young. Like, you know what I mean? And you had a.
Well, he was back row by trade, wasn't he?
But but he played a lot of 9 as well.
He got to 9, didn't he? Ollie, not Ollie. Bison.
Bison, great under the jackal.
Yeah.
You know, Vinny, great under the jackal.
Vinny, handoff.
Best handoff I've ever seen in my life, Vinny.
Smallest guy with the biggest hands.
I wouldn't say small guy.
No, but he was like 5'9".
And he's also a referee, and he was unlimited yellow cards for him.
Yeah. No, but like, he's 5'9", but his hands did not match.
Bart was a centre, and he was great under the jackal.
Yeah.
Like Tim Darby, he was great under the jackal. He was a centre. So, like, I think if Aberdeen go back to their flavour and their core, right, it's easier to teach set piece than it is to teach someone a brand of rugby. Yeah. Because, like, if you can get the backs to run through backs moves all fucking day.
Yeah.
Right. It's reps and reps and reps and reps, right? But when I played Abingdon last time, 2 years ago, they were predictable to see where they were going to go because you knew what their options were. Yeah. Because there was only one obvious option. So, like, if you do backs moves and we need to grow the game. Yeah. Like, when I was 20, you could do a backs move. So I do this a lot when I talk about backs moves because it's like I've got a rugby ball in my hand, right? So when you do a backs move, right, before, it was, right, you do a DSP, right, you got one option that you don't really want, but the option they actually do want, your flat runner. But why can't you have a blindside winger sitting in the pocket?
Nice.
Right, and hit the blind. Exactly. Why can't you have the fucking 13 dropping a bit fucking, coming in at more of a unders angle? Like, why can't you have the fucking fullback pushing out?
Or why can't you have the fullback on the wing and then making that not arcing run to go against the grain?
Now, just in 30 seconds, we've just created a 4-option backs move. Yeah. Just off a DSP, and everyone knows what a fucking DSP is. Yeah. Like, as a rugby player, of course. Right? So, if you're a fan and you don't know what a DSP is, retire from watching. Right?
Dummy, switch, pass.
Scissors. But
that's switch, isn't it?
I say scissors, yeah.
Oh, scissors.
Sorry, it must be just a Birmingham thing. But yeah, so like there's no, but the thing is, you can shout DSP.
No, it was scissors at Abingdon, wasn't it?
So like you can shout DSP.
Everybody knows.
If you've got 4 or 5 options, well, 5's a bit much, but if you go 4 options, right?
If you got layers,
it doesn't matter because if you're 12, 13, that's a fucking nightmare, right? To defend against, you have to commit, right? And if you drift, you create a gap. So you have to make a decision.
Did he say who he's got backing him up, helping him out? Nah.
Nope.
If you watch, Lee, let us know who you got in.
I can't remember if he mentioned the podcast to me when he spoke to me the other day. I can't remember if he did or not.
I know. It might be
I'll message him.
Guest to get on and have a chat with him. Maybe.
Interesting. Got to happen in rugby. Oh yeah, so right. Got a few guests lined up, some niche ones, right? Potentially got well, not potentially, we've got a referee, Oxfordshire referee, which I think would be great to have on.
And a female.
Sorry, I've got this fly that's trying to nut the fuck out of me. Right.
She's a female, she's a good ref.
I don't want to say that. I want to leave that as a surprise, Gareth. Cheers, mate.
But like, he's a good ref.
So yeah, got a ref coming on. Which we call ex-player as well, so she actually knows the fucking crack and she actually knows the game. She's given me a couple of yellow cards in the past. Yeah. So, which I still haven't forgiven her for.
We pushed a car out the car park.
We have pushed a car out the car park. That's good rugby community, that. Yeah. Also got Grove player and on the lines.
Former Abingdon teammate as well.
And former Abingdon teammate, Luke Matthews. Yeah. He's agreed to come on, so Luke, make sure that you get the club open and will be paid in points. Thank you very much. we'll catch a taxi there.
And also, no doubt we'll probably be talking about Malta.
Oh yeah, fucking hell.
Malta.
International player.
International superstar.
Every fucking day. Every time I fucking saw him, I'm like, oi.
Nah, fair play, mate.
There'd be someone coming. I'll be like, mate, he's international player.
Come on, mate, walk out. Get the red carpet out.
Do you know the Maltese national anthem?
Fair play.
No, fair play, mate. Like, you know what I mean?
You've done more than what most.
I don't know why I give him shit for doing that, but he literally never mentions it as well.
Yeah, no, he don't. To be fair,
he actually doesn't.
Nah, it's class though. To be fair, nah, we're getting talking about Malta and what it's all about and how he got involved, how he got into it.
Also, like, we want these, like, I was going to say niche clubs, like other clubs. Like, we've got a lot of contacts at, you know, at Didcot, Abingdon, Grove,
Quins,
Archie's
Oxford. Desperate to come on, but you know
what I mean. But
it might be Quins, it might not be. I don't know.
We want some Bicester boys on here. We've just given you some shit, so you probably want to come on here anyway.
No, we're not giving you shit.
To be fair, like, I've got.
We're not giving you shit. Well, I've got no problems with Bicester, to be fair.
No. I do the pitch, but like, you know, let's get some Gab boys on there. You know what?
I could message my mate from school, Liam Donnelly, Ginger Lad. You know, the one that always comes up to us and talks to us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll speak to him and see if he.
To be fair, I've got no contacts at Henley. I used to, but they've moved now. But
same.
But same. No players. But
maybe we get that 13 on Aaron.
Nah, I'm not having this.
Tiki-toki Aaron.
No TikTokers.
No?
Nah, fuck that. Like,
I mean, we kind of do, but yeah, but
he put his shit TikTok on, didn't he?
Like you're making out you're fucking a Nat 2 player, but you're playing level 8 and 7. Fuck off, fucking knob.
But yeah, we want other people.
Fucking Joe, like he was like, oh, village rugby again. Yeah, but mate, you're playing it. You're clearly not good enough for Nat 2, so shut your pipes. Anyway,
pod.
Yeah.
Rugby pod.
But like, he vexed me, mate. He made me bite a big salmon.
I really, 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 really wished I was playing. I was like watching the game.
He's so weak because Rowley banged him out of his skin, and then he was like, "Nice late hit, mate."
It was quite clean, to be honest with you.
It was clean. But then he did mug Rowley off. That was hilarious. Sorry, Rowley, but it was hilarious. Like, was it like the kicking, wasn't it? He kept like where he kept.
Oh yeah, he said yes, he'd done this, but this is the other stuff that he'd done.
Sorry, Rowley.
That was funny. But yeah, like, anyone that watches a pod that's part of any of the clubs, even if you're Berkshire as well, Berkshire's fine. Like, you know, we focus a lot on Oxfordshire teams because that's where we live and that's where we spend.
But we don't mind coming to Berkshire, talking about Berkshire rugby.
And, like, Berkshire's not exactly far, like, you know what I mean?
Not
Reading's
from where we live.
Far.
We're about 30-40 minutes away.
Yeah, easy.
Give or take.
Yeah, so
and a lot of the Reading teams are all near each other.
Yeah, quite close to each other. So if you want, drop us a DM on Instagram. Would be
probably
easier.
The best one.
Probably the best to get us.
Or you can email us, whatever. But, either way. But
if you're over 35, you can email us.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we're 36.
Yeah, 37.
Yeah, so
old boys. We had our little power nap earlier.
Oh god, I was angry.
Quick 2 minutes. And then I suddenly woke.
Sun took it out of me.
But yeah, on to the next one, I guess.
Right, happy days. We're done?
Yep.
Catch you.
Subscribe.
We don't back up. Scrum down. Big cat, turn the mics up. Loose bones, we bit the pace up. Ruck, brew, talk, never made up. 2 lads, 1 ruck, that's game on. From the grass to the pot, like stay on.